Do the intro.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kevin Van Voris. We're up here in New Hampshire at Club Motorsports. We're driving these badass cars for Dodge. Insert F word here, F word here, F word here. I mean, I tell you what, these cars are just so badass. I mean, it's just so kick-ass what we're getting to do here. So, anyway, guys, yeah, definitely check out some of that content I got, and we out this bitch.
So, what's up, everybody? Kevin Van Voris here. We're in a B5 blue Hellcat Redeye. We're waiting for this commercial over there to finish up. So, I've already done my Scat Pack review. So, while we sit here, we're going to talk about, because we're Demon owners, so we can give you guys a different little, I don't know, what would you call it? Perspective. There we go. A little different perspective. So this is probably, besides like my Charger, this is probably the craziest car that I've drove, just because of how different it is compared to the Demon. Like the Demon, the suspension is really soft, so like you can't take corners or anything like that too hard. In this, you could take corners. I mean, yeah. What do you think about the Hellcat Redeye?
Yeah, it's balls out, man. This is a serious freaking machine. Like,
it's
no
joke.
Kind of like a Hellcat, but you know, with a Demon motor in. I mean,
yeah, we can't notice the difference. If you guys are gonna ask, like, you can't notice 10 horsepower. You wouldn't notice 10 horsepower. Actually, I would love to dyno a Demon and dyno this and see exactly how close they actually are, because I'm almost betting it's
minuscule.
I bet you it's not even a 10 horsepower in a car that weighs this much isn't gonna make that big of a difference. Other than that, it's basically a Demon. It really is. It's not a Demon. The Demon is a Halo car, which is, you know, they told us about it. You know, that's its own separate thing, but they did use parts of it for this car, and actually all the Challengers, I guess. So, does this one have the wing? No.
This one does not have that.
So, in the Scat Pack video, that has the new wing. This one doesn't. This has a graphics package, which I'll show you guys. No sunroof. The only difference between this and a Demon is, I guess you could mark this up to have it more cost more than a Demon, or pretty damn close. So these aren't going to be cheap, but I mean, you're going to have the most powerful car on the road, because most Demon owners, besides me, Billy, Mush when he gets his back, they don't really drive them. Even myself, I only drive my Demon on the weekends. How often do you drive yours?
Really, any chance the weather's good.
Yeah.
So, with the drag radios on, can't really get out in the rain. So.
Yeah. So I mean, we drive ours, but there's I would say I bet you there's only like 300 probably that are like driven. I bet most of them are in garages, not sold yet, or overseas. So I don't know. I really like the Hellcat Redeye. It'd be a fun daily driver. You wouldn't really have to mod it. I mean, it's a lot of power. Like, it's
right. I mean, it feels like you're driving a Demon.
Yeah. So yeah, the cool thing is, like, about the Demon and this, it's like you're driving a tuned Hellcat, but it's not as loud. Like, right. Usually, like, if you have a tuned Hellcat, you got to do some type of downpipe with an exhaust, headers possibly, which mine has, David's has. So they're loud, like deafening loud. Like when I drove to Dallas, I was like, holy shit, good thing I like the sound. Otherwise, I'd go deaf. But with this, it's cool because it's still like, it's loud, but it's not overbearing. And then I guess another big difference is this has the sound deadening, which you called it what?
NVH, noise, vibration, and harshness. So that's just one of the things they do with, you know, sound deadening and different. It's more apparent than you know, yeah, in a normal Hellcat or the Redeye.
Yeah. So this has sound deadening material, which he just called it. The Demon doesn't. The Demon is trying to be as light as possible. If you race this versus a Demon, I bet you'd be pretty damn close. I mean, the biggest thing, the reason the Demon is so fast is because it's the suspension.
Right. It's all about
it's all about putting the power down. They were telling us with the 1320 that just with the suspension, it was 0.3 of a second.
Mm-hmm.
So about a car and a half, 2 cars. That's a lot. Like in a quarter mile, 0.3 of a second. If I could get 0.3 of a second off my Charger, holy shit, that's a lot. So anyways, we're gonna go on the outside now because it looks like they're done with this commercial. So let's show you guys the outside of it. Okay, so we're on the outside of the car. So in case you guys don't know, 305s all the way around. These are Pirelli P0 summer tires. This one has the orange calipers, which is kind of cool. So for the new, I think 2018, 2019s, you can choose your caliper color. I think there's black, gray, orange, red. Can't remember the other colors, but look how cool that looks. So this one just has your normal fin. It's got all the stuff. I mean, the big difference between this and a Demon is this has all your backing up sensors. It's got side lane or sidebar assist. What else? Yeah. So, and the hood. I would say the hood is the biggest difference for this year, which in person it looks not that bad. For some reason, in videos and pictures, it looks way like tall, and it doesn't. I don't know. I didn't really like it at first. It has grown on me. I think I still kind of like the Hellcat hood maybe a little better, but it still looks pretty aggressive. The Demon hood is obviously still my favorite, but this car looks amazing. If you guys are interested, like say you couldn't get a Demon maybe because, well, number one, they're like $150,000 now. This is your best option. If you have a Demon, and maybe you want to buy something that's similar in power, but you actually can go drive every day and not worry about putting miles on it or getting hit or whatever, this would be a good option.
And I did over here, there's not going to be any kind of restriction on, you know, there's not a set number of these. They're just going to keep pumping them out. As long as you can find a dealer that has an allocation for it, I mean, these things are just going to keep rolling
so
out.
they are being allocated. So that is, they're not going to like make 1,000 or 5,000 of them and then just have them sit at lots. They're going to have allocations, so which is cool. It's kind of like the Demon, which there'll probably still be not very many on the road just because there's so many trim levels. You got the Hellcat, the Scat Pack, but I think this is a great option. It's basically a Demon. It's just not a limited production car. You don't get the little stuff here and there, no Demon badges or anything like that, but this would be a perfect daily driver in case you have maybe a Challenger or Charger that's your like race car and you want something that's a little more tame but still has a lot of horsepower. This would be it. So I give it a big thumbs up. I test drove it on the track today. A lot of fun. So shout out to Dodge. But anyways, I'm gonna let Billy do his review. And thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you guys check out Billy's channel, DFW Speed. He's got a Demon, he's got a Honda Type R. He's got his own automotive shop, okay? So, Lone Star Elite Automotive. Go check him out.
If you want to see me sit in front of a camera doing a bunch of mumbo jumbo with no activity, you know, if you want to learn maybe a little tiny something,
just
come
a
check it out.
little bit. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, me and Billy, we're gonna go have some more fun. We're out this bitch.